Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're back. ZaNyimbo, you already know. Tujeza ndantofunikira ife mu studio muno. Ndiye mwina mukale bompo, musajogebo. You should understand the stories and the news that we've had. Been keeping it for a long time, but we're here now, so we're gonna have to hear it from the horse's mouth. Shout out to Shad Kalukusha is in the studio today.
Yeah.
Representing Mingoli. I say inejambia yokodi muna kasulira anje kambia kuja. Ndingambia ujifua jani?
Mingoli mazo kasulira kawiri. Kasulira kawiri guys.
Ndikawiri kodi? The first one is
okay, the first one wasn't a cancellation per se. We skipped a year, 2025. Obviously, not the entire my elections, so we figured, and Hamasuge, I want to concentrate on what's important. Guy, let's go 2026 bigger. Yeah, so yeah, I'm nabanga postponed into 2026. Kumakajuli kandi pamineti ngati tingavomere kuti tinapanga cancel. Zeni.
Ndifuka jani muna kanza kuti mupange cancel. Chintu chofunikira chimene chinaoneka kuti ndithu anthu ayamba kuchifira.
Maluzi.
Seriously?
Maluzi.
I did not trust that statement. To be honest with you, when that statement came out, I was like, no, I don't believe this thing. What do you mean by that? Kwa ndo got talk how this out this is okay. Mwadi maluzi mutano zao. My events kana ba cancel ni maluzi.
It's not good maluzi or anything. Kumano, I think most people that know me, I'm a very daring guy. Even to dare to do the first Mingoli 2023, it was a very daring situation. Yogodi, sisa is younger than Jajo. Kumano, we felt gudi tingo ene red, tingo ene ujibanga. So, Titabwerano 2026, we wanted to dare even bigger. Go Kunyanja, 8 days, the first 4 days, sightseeing, Chani, we have visitors from outside being pushed by SUV security, Chani, all around. You gagaone kasungu, gagaone ma park satu, nyanja zatu, Chani, gonna go 4 days of a show. It was too ambitious.
Yeah.
It's a great idea. Yeah. I like it. Komano, it was way too ambitious. And after we consolidated the budgets and kuzajuana jintu.
Jina fika ndama.
Muntu waba ndama ntata.
Yakuleni bwana, jina fika ndama zinga.
Zintu za logo zoka. Tika chotsirabo anthu amene timafuna tibwerese ifeyo kunjako. Zintu za logo zoka zimagwana $500 million.
Yeah?
Exactly. Zino za logo zoka zimagwana $500 million.
Ndio wewe woso unadoi mariketi?
Sina doi na yose.
Accommodation na mafanza obwera simu.
In fact, actually Zulo, I had a thought kuti, you know what? Ndama zimene maponya ma shows. Tinakhala kuti chintu chisi machikonda chabe. Kuti renge ndama ngazimene zozo somehow kuti wapezeka ndama zingane zozo. Ndikusivaisa kwangoodolo chimanga. It's a guaranteed profit.
Yeah, straight.
Yeah, but we do this because of the passion, but at the same time we don't want to get in a situation where mpakata mangidwa because of the passion that we have. So at some point you have to put a break. Yeah, so that's what we did. I think this is where I don't go.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean I don't want to do this. That's why we brought it back in a way that we can manage.
All right, shout out. Yeah. I think this is the culture that for the most part andusama kala auma cheza nanu my guys my events organizer. So people don't really understand the behind the scenes, what goes on. No,
people are taking serious risks, including myself. We're taking extreme risks. We just finished show up Gajala.
Shout out to Pokachala.
Yeah. Paul came to me, studio watu office watu. I really want to do this thing. With how it went last time, I'm not sure what Inga is. And I was like, I say, Mano Nangande Tingalime. There I was like, I say, I didn't Tingangane. Zatega. When people are doing this thing, we're just daring to try. So Mingoli is very similar. It's just that with boys, and I saw myself in him. This situation made him a color every time to step and be like, yeah. Komano, it's getting easier and easier. I must agree, and it's getting easier to find people who also see the vision and they want to work with you. So got my partners that are now this time round. My guys are Oasis Bar Grill and Chris Entertainment. These guys have saw it good. Okay, so this is a guy that I've known for a long time.
Yeah.
Namuzapo kaligali kuti amwene gulani matiketa apindi Mingoli aja. Tikula show mzabanga $1. He bought my ticket at $2 million. Tikula show anabanga $1.
How much did he make?
But he got 2 million, but he got 200, I believe, something like that. Yeah. And I'm going to 10,000 back home.
Wow.
Yeah. So however that comes up to the Mindams Banana Bank.
Yeah, so you know, it's like ideas like that people don't understand. With the partners,
so
agakala kuti they align with you and told mubanga my events. There's a way to make money out of this. Zamangona ngati kuti mina tipange partner ni guys, we are making a loss. So I wanted to understand from your perspective as well. Which partners have you easily worked with along the way? Because tutambangani, partner, banga pull out, banga promise dibwera osabwera, guzana witu basani dollar, also basani dollar, atuambia akaoka dandara zinga. So what challenges have you faced as an events organizer, and what would you want to see change so far?
I'll give you an example. Mingoli was never meant to be called Mingoli. It had a different name.
And what was that?
It was a dumb name, but the whole point, it had a different name. Yeah, okay. It was it was supposed to be called Mikanda.
What?
Right? It was
Mikanda, like Mikanda,
yeah. Because Mingoli is supposed to be as proudly Malawian as possible.
Mikanda Festival is back, yo. Remember the name? We're about to shut it down.
We went to a sponsor with the concept, the idea, Janchani, how we're gonna do our whole campaign, how we're gonna do our marketing, Janchani, Bebesa, posters, Zonse. We went to a sponsor and we told them, this is our idea. And they were like, I say, this is the most brilliant idea I've ever seen. We're definitely in, but we don't like this name. I was like, you know what? Fair enough. My wife said the same. So we changed it to Kumingoli instead of Kumiganda. Fair enough. Yet, Kumano, what's not fair and Yogudi? After no vamini bobo, that's in Tadzina Lija, Tabangaz many o anga wonrezicha. Kena wono he, abana, until day of show, these guys out of embarrassment, the amount that they were supposed to send, they sent maybe about 5% of it.
Eesh.
Out of embarrassment, you
are like all in.
All in, tasintazambiri mbiri janchani. Endo yamba. Ndiri no winner. Nena kuti. Idea india po wambiri. Titenga 100% of the idea. Iwo odo sarine. Ininango viro mino woga
vimba. Kango bega idea. Wala mwendo funa ina
Mingoli mwe I feel. So this is now 2024. They're like, if you did ngano, yonse antuntu. Tu wasadamba zose. Wela kublantaya, tizaga mbirane, tizasainane. Amwene, muntu mama wakarenga ndrama zambiri. Now so much temper. Ni wangani haya chigamu tukafike muno.
Koma iwe 4x4 badi
1 week yonse, nditimu yonse.
Serious?
Zantumba. Kumene kwa community machoka. They gave us less money than the money I spent just to go to Blantyre that week.
I see.
So
unango kanga rwarenga ndrama kukangu bwenzira zatera badi? Do you still have relationships? Ndima guys are my sponsors are many.
It's not personal. I think we have to also look at it that way.
Yeah.
These people don't eat the pizza with my wife at home.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
They're also at work.
The business.
So they're weighing in their chances, they're weighing in their options, and they're seeing, Woody, maybe you're no longer the option that we want to deal with today.
Yeah.
But what you need to learn from that is, Woody, now songa George. So you just need to keep that in mind, Woody. When you're dealing with these people, like right now, how we work is, Woody, until the contract is signed, there's no truth here.
True.
You get? There's no truth here until the contract is signed. Yeah. So if we're going to do as we want to do until you sign the contract. There's no longer such a situation where you can come to me and say, change the name of your event.
True.
And I'm not budging because you're saying this money smells good. We've smelled it before. Eventually, it can turn. And we've failed to deliver certain things that we wanted to deliver because we promised we will deliver only client.
Zizi ngati chibwenzi kukuza kuti ndikulola ukamera tsitsi
kumera tsitsi nzakukwatira ukazamera madred yako
iwe kwamera madred
nkuika ngati wanga ubati
pamene
kuzazindikira kuti amangofuna aone kuti mutu wako ndopotoka ndikuza
zatavo bari iwe kumanga ngadi amene how can I go my hair back
it's not personal. So at the same time we also sabito meno chako maidenga ngati kuti it's a personal matter. Because they will change your whole idea. They will change everything. And then they will say, we don't like what it looks like. But this is now your idea. My idea was great. You liked it. You made me change my idea. Now you don't like your idea.
Yeah.
Now you're pulling out. What
That's crazy.
So it's not personal. So enough is it's not personal. But we took an approach next year. Muru zangalimwa tifira kana smart fire.
Straight up.
Got smart fire. We'll move on.
Yeah. One of the like the most interesting partners you've ever worked with or you've been working with right now. If you would give a shout out, who would it be?
Obviously, it has to be Chris Trading and the Oasis Bar Grill. Because these guys have come in and, okay, here's the thing. Last week, we've paid the artists. These guys came in, they're like, guys, the way you guys are moving, this is a good waza. Madi sanga mashari, asana $100.
Wow.
Yeah. And they're like, I'll leave it in at all. And they sponsored right there and then, drama with that, ndukuvonya. That's a partner that you want to work with. Somebody who they want to see you win at the same time, not just experiment with you.
Yeah.
Take the risk with you and everything. So it's made it easy. Jagas, you will know good for sure. We're gonna have a great event.
Straight.
And that's something that that feeling I don't usually have.
Yeah.
I'm usually hoping to have a great day.
Yeah.
But this year I know we're gonna have a great event. Because we have a partner who doesn't want to see you lose. At the same time, he doesn't want to see a situation where Antabidok show Sana Sangalale, wow, his name is in that is in that show. So those guys are a big shout out. Yeah. Outside that, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It's not personal.
The game is the game, I say. So my confirmations are done so far, if you don't mind telling us.
Yeah, so far, one of the biggest headliners some of the biggest headliners, I should say, actually, we have Patience Namadingo.
Shout out.
I'm really looking forward to Joe Icon.
He's coming through.
Joe Icon, waonjezera jimu. If you see him panova kumashow amavalaga hoodie, aguyibisa fagada review ku Mingoli.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're gonna do a big thing with him. The entrance china jage tugane some ideas. Kaya mwina zatsike waje helicopter zakwera pa stage yani tuone.
I'm not. You guys can do stuff like that.
We want to. We really want to. Like Kumaro Sunday the closest name is Zambia. So we'll see what to do. Yeah, so we've got Joe Icon, Teddy Magadi. Teddy, I'm excited for you. ZaNyimbo Skeffa, ZaNyimbo.
Skeffa is coming through as well. Shout out.
Yeah. We've got Lady Aika. Yeah, Positive Youth.
Shout out.
I didn't know good Positive Youth and following him.
Positive Youth, Bukaba say props.
I didn't know.
I'm going to represent the ghetto. I'm telling you, bro. Positive Youth is one of those artists who is really, I feel like he's one of those. Didn't compare Prodigy or
Chronix. Wow. Yeah.
Because of the type of music he's doing, the message that he has, and the influence he has.
Yeah.
So shout out to you guys for bringing.
Thank you. Nah, I honestly, I didn't know he was that big. Ndakanduja is a nice since entire Burning Spear.
Yeah.
And he just wanted to support because obviously it was a reggae show.
Yeah.
He just wanted to support, so he came by Janchani. He was assisting Kupanga Supply, so Zina. Mayo Burning Spear Sangala.
As a Sangala.
Yeah, and a Sangala. So that was the time I knew him. So Kudziwana Wobas, he was like, Andy, in this show, Mulibange sponsor, so we did.
Yeah.
And then when I saw show again the kind of love that he got, I was like, I say, when I saw Mingoli.
Yeah.
So so he came by, but I see Tsunami lineup and the response was great. So he's on there. And now and there off the top of my head, and the tower, as we talk.
So why don't you, like, you need to explain it to us. Also for people who are out there who want to understand. Why did you decide when I would show is it color strictly Malawian celebrations? Because I've seen don't have outside artists to kawagunja.
So actually, the one thing I'm glad we did was actually remember why we started Mingoli in the first place and to cancel this first ambitious option. It is a 4 days kunyanja my international action chan. Because I think mistake me nerabanga ndio now my international action. Here's the thing. My international action to enjoy for you. If you know my normal job, I'm a technical manager of my events, Tazambili. And before that, I was a sound engineer most of the time, my events. I know what happens with Kuseiri Ground. Let me be honest with you today. Muntu ngati gwamba kuti timtenge serious kuseri ngati matechnical guys ife can probably outperform most of these international acts.
That's true.
KLK is the same.
Facts.
Skeffa ndesti ngambebo.
Ayina boga jala wazi.
Boga jala. Mwanivesesa? Probably mimi makalabu ndiyo kuti kukangochulidwa international act uja. Chili yose ja Malawi, we forget. You have to remember kuti magayizi wamakhala ndizi contract 21 pages. As in tuzimini niyo mwina wanga fulfill. Mwanivesesa? So even, I'll give you an example ngati ya Burning Spear. Burning Spear, it was 25 pages. Of fine contract. Print, not just kuti so it's maudzikuzukulia, fine print.
Contract.
Yes. Zonsezo ndizinkhani ya stage. Zonsezo ndizinkhani ya stage. Apapo palibe nkhani ya ndege, ma flights chanchani, buku lina la ntunthu limenelo. So buku ilolo, iweyo mukamapanga set ya Burning Spear, you're making sure chili ya set meji buku limenelo.
Chimajonga.
Yes.
It's checked.
Ukamaliza wene bobo, muru wako watima kale. So ubanga soza udadi next in the prezo mali ya.
Sizingaende.
Sizuteka. Raise your hand up and kiranga chanchani. Atazika mwini tentone kuti zitabanchi. Now here's the thing. Me, I've always asked myself, I say, and wow, they have people who take them serious. That's why even kwao ana blow up our international. Fakara ndichi team ina yake, muntu ngati neyo, ali mutimu mwaomo, kumapusha zaiwo.
Only.
Andamabwera nawo anthu aja, ndakumana nawo.
Akafika mwayo kuno, ama kupasa shadi wao.
Ndakumana nawo.
Aonesese kuti zinthu zawo
zikuteka. Ndi amalalata non-stop. Wanimvesesa? So now, Mingoli yambirira, most artists will tell you, it was the first time they ever got called and got asked, how do you want your set to be like?
To be like, or to look like.
They will tell you the truth. Pachungamo jake yambirira fe kumva utenga ngatumene o. Ndimene even things like Timvanes ndungati if you want Hennessy in your contract. If you want towels and water. Jan. You get what I mean? Backstage. It was the first time hearing such conversations. Of course, we didn't fulfill everything. But we tried. And somebody actually advised me, would I say, Mati swatu mwamali bila Bwino Jones. Ahazi ngotenga ndama yoma mabita kwao. Iwe nkukusi ya mgongole. Nidai, iniyo makala mungongole, chifwake, mwatengati si.
Wakunja. International.
Ndikukaa mungongole.
Ya ikuluzo kubosa badi.
What's wrong with me kukaa mungongole? That's by yanga. Mwanive sesa. What am I trying to say? If you're trying to platform yori ma artist aja, aku Malawi aja akabwera. Muntu ozuwa onera pa level cheri we nkona kuti kumamwene. Nyimbo zimayimbidwa nchichewa momwemu, koma amene zimamvekera. Sizizi. Sinamuonepo Skeffa pa setting ngati imene chayo. Zikuwala bwinobwino, zikuoneka bwinobwino, zili ni order, chanchani. So Mingoli is actually designed to make local artists shine like international acts. If you see Namadingo ngati international headliner, right? We've picked Namadingo Gudi at all cost this year. Mundu jawale. China 21 be jija timpangire
Namadingo this year.
The first one we did that for KLK. Right? At all costs. Tina mvana so could I say, how much is your fee? Okay, how much is it? Could you no zen? Anabwere sa my dancers, Zachingoni, Chani, all those things. 2024, we did that with Tay. He brought 30 people on stage.
True.
Right? And this year, I want to do that with Namadingo. And that's the whole point
so
of
basically
Mingoli.
What you're saying is, this Mingoli, and Zamonera, Namadingo,
Oceana.
Pro Max.
Sazamone was.
Sanamone show yaku Malawi gunogo. This will be the first time to see Namadingo perform. Pa level ya Pro Max. Chifukwa jono dampasa platform abwere ngati superstar.
Simple.
Padi pa stage.
Win and the joy going made agambira much. Win and the Teddy Magad. Teddy in there, he called me and said, "What I say, Mingoli, it's not about ndamas me wondi librazo." The front the one gudi titazitenga serious zinthuzi.
Ndingadani.
Zingakhale zodanda satholi basasa. Iwe ungati wangolowa mangamu. Ndikundimva. So let's do something. So we're plotting plans kuti tingachitane. And that's the whole dream of it. Chizafika kuti anthu azinena kuti show yakunja ineyo nimapitira poti ndiwakunja koma Amalawi aja amandiwaza because that's how people talk with Uganda. I was inspired with this because of you when I went to Uganda. I was going there for a few years. There was a show ya Bini Man a week before, same venue in Aocha. then ine napita show ya ujeni matendano uyo Spice Diana Spice Diana ndikuzaza stadium ndikufika pokuti anthu onkunena kuti tapanga ndalama zokwanira ingotsegulani magetiwa otsalawo aonele nawo kwasalako.
Seriously?
I went here B2C. Magaya amenewo mkati muna anthu 14,000 azaza kujano kumarinyani chivenyimeje ndichiwadzi nake. Azaza mkatimo. Panjapa pali gulu lomwero limene likufuna litaonera show ya local artist only. Then inafaya ya kutamati ndani damwiwala dzina nzimayiwesho andikhulukira kubasi. I went there kuserena day 1 inazaza nkungobweza show yomweyo day 2 ngati mpingo ngati crusade.
Okay, inazaza day 1 kuna kuti
Saturday kuzaza venue yomweyo size ngati BICC kuzaza mawala kero nkuzangu bwereza osatiso kuti tasintha kanthu ya nkuzangu ibwereza show ija ndikuzazaso because ku Uganda anthu anazwereza kuti kumakula show ya local artists ku Uganda we don't play. That's how mina naiyalira show ya boga jala. It was a very similar situation in the sense kuti ine amanditana ngati sound engineer for a local artist ku Uganda. If you're night and some sound engineer ku Tanzania for a local artist ku Malawi. 2 of them.
Yeah.
That's the thing that we want to be doing if you chintu chozikhala kuti artist wa Malawi mukamuona pa stage bacha akamatsika bene bachavo muzimuopa.
I say my commentaries and in fact my commentaries from the show alibo they're actually giving the same feedback that you wanted from people to get. Hey guys, navaku show yabo kajala koma magaye fanayo mwaguti koma it's these things that you're talking about.
Yes.
Behind the scenes we planned kunoti amuone artist for who he is.
Exactly.
And kunoti ndima artist ambirolero koma sitimaona akupanga manifest ngati ma artist mena aliliwo chifukwa choti sitimapasa seriousness
simabasolemo and it's very sad. And sikuti so tifike yoti sitikufuna yani zimatichulukira simple as
zimatichulukira
ndete tifake concentrate zathu tachulukidwe ndiyo basi simple as
so daiba send breakdown like set up like zakaya muri pu side ubya so ndaona kuti ubya machike nake kuti muti jani lifestyle
models
ezwenezi ndendi kumaona ma comment anthu amakamba zawo kuti mukuti jani awandi janda ndokometsera kapena ndandoti ndima
so tinaona kuti show isangokhala kuti it's just performances on stage. It's a festival at the end of the day. You don't want somebody just standing looking forward kuli stage. Then now that on some other elements. I know people are saying how do you make it a pool party in the July? Funa ntho kuti ndolimba mtima mu July.
Akadampire mazi ndimezi makalira kunjago.
Iwe ngati umazizidwa imirira mphepete mwa
pakasombaula
usanga. Of course we're going to heat the pool up. So it's going to be a warm pool. But we also have the lifestyle models for similar reasons.
Ameno ndakuti.
My lifestyle models we have 10 from Zambia. So the whole team miss.
So my international acts amena kubwera kumaya kuno ni ma models basi
so
flex ija
basi ngoiganiza mosiana entertainment ikaya mosiana kumano 10 from Zambia and 40 from Malawi. So we have about 50 lifestyle models. And a lot of people are asking like what's the point of these lifestyle models ku show. You know, there's something that bothers me kuma show. Ntaizina ngamba manthaukhala lese chifoto booth cha chilendo cha shape yodabwisa ina yake yokuti wadegoyo was being creative. But it has a way of interacting with it kuti mujambule olo mujambulise zithunzi moyenera. Kumano mabizade tinazoelera kuti makhala khoma la flat apa ndime apa ndijambulise ndi kudaba kuti chabwerano cha follow kona kudaba kuti kondera ndo majambulisa. So the lifestyle models are there to be the party starters.
My tutorials. This is how we do this thing.
Kuli volleyball. Ubeza wadu waika volleyball menebo. And hawona ngadi kuti chango kala. Azisewera volleyball menebo. And haziwa kuti tawesera so volleyball. Ka jumping kaso. Azijowa menebo. Titakujowa so umomo. Swimming pool. Azisambira menebo. Kodi tawsambira so. You get what I'm saying? So they are the party starters and hamine azitonesa
chizungu chomveka bwino party starter
mwambo wa party kodi kwena ukhale banje. That's why we're calling them lifestyle models. Further from that, the second part of course is very technical. Tifuna this event to be properly live streamed. Koma kanyeke sondio mweyo ubezeka kuti for example, ningobereka chisanzo tifuna we've partnered with Zodiak for this. Oh, by the way, you asked me which other partner works with Zodiak in S.A.L. These guys have supported Mingoli from day one. Yeah. In fact, Gospel Senior once called me and said, "Gudi, umabanga chibwana, umakanga kuti Zodiak siyakwano."
Wow.
Siyakwa trade. Kumano
akuza kuti ndiyakwano.
Indirect. Umabanga chibwana, umakanga kuti Zodiak siyakwano. Kumalimbana nikubwera kusakanga nguzapempha chanchani. Come here. Tizigwira ntchitozi limozi. We're all pushing Malawi.
That's great.
That
shout out to Gospel.
Of Malawian talent. This guy calls me and advises me. I say, I don't think that's a great idea. What I and it's great ideas that he comes up with. So Zodiak, thank you so much. And so we're working with Zodiak. We should stream it properly. Komano MC ujagamaya nkula sifuna za nkulira Backstage funa za nkulira ka mubu adazungulira malasta models acha awoneka kuti zinthu zizukusangalasa. You get what I mean? And then akuyankhula akumenya next pakulowa wakutwa kuti mwakuti
chikuvaya Backstage.
Akuvaya Backstage and we planted stage. That kind of thing. So we want it kuti chisangu fika chikakale your boy. Izizokuti keyboard ding 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 tukudikira next side is
zoboira.
But Backstage bakasipali busy tili mubu tukumenya jani anthu zikusangalasa. DJ bakalaso stage B mubu momo. Yeah, DJ.
Baka
mubu ni stage.
I see.
So, stuff like that. So that's the whole gist in all of that is affected by we need these lifestyle models to be available for that to happen.
And to be honest with you, I think this will be one of the first events to be executed like this. And I'm really looking forward to go see it.
I agree.
Because I know good in the technique Wambili. And when I think about it in this Memogambazi, I know it's very possible. Shout out to every partner out there who's buying into the idea and trying to see it. So is there any guide? Anthu akamabwera mufuna azabwere motani, what should they carry in their bags, so that mumaziwa muntu umene uri ukonzekera vibe event ukonzekere. What guide can you give to the people? Okay, if you want to have the most of this event, muzakhale kuti mwabwera ndi mwakulu muzabwere mwakulu. Times izamba ntayanji chanzi.
So from mamawa around 10 a.m. till chama 6, come with the mindset yokuti ukupita kubaki. Okay. Kuli zosangalasa zina maati sichanchani inde kumano kupita kupaki mini makalera Disneyland. Kuli zina sozochitika kupatula music. Come with that mindset. So mavalido yake so akale ati
you're going to the park.
You're going to the park. Come ready to swim if you want to swim. So it means ikale so mudu. Come ready to jump around, play volleyball, and all those other things and activities if you want to do those things as well. Feel free to also come with your kids, Masana.
True.
Masana is fine. Come with your kids. After 6, for other safety reasons, I wouldn't recommend having kids around the show. Generally, the pool is also going to close at 6 p.m. Because I have seen personally someone drown in the pool before. So we want to avoid that. By the way, we have around 12 trained lifeguards provided by Aero Lounge.
Shout out.
That are going to be on the site. And all the male models will be trained in how to be a lifeguard, like a temporary lifeguard. Would at least some issue.
Emergency.
They're already in the water, so they can call someone or at least assist the person in the water. So all the male models will also be trained. That also answers some people saying, no. Like we're saying, it's not the fact we need to fnaz these people are working and actually displaying how best to enjoy the event. So we have male models as well. So
So from 6.
Yes. Usiku from 6 till my AM. Mubere ngati kuti no. Mubira kusho.
6 onwards to show.
Mubira kusho.
So dress however you want to dress, look good, sangalala.
But Oasis Bar Grill is going to be doing food and drinks in the entire venue. Yeah. So that's the other thing, consistency in food quality.
Consistency in food quality.
What I mean by that is
zakudya muzazidya nditu za quality kuchokera poyambirira kwa event mpaka kumaliza.
Because
zakakwera pandaja imene beka yosapya.
Consistency in food quality. Not just kuti ati ukagula baba or shop ukatsegula mimba, nothing like that. The standard is the same kuli konse. Ku standard ku VIP ku jeni kuli zakudya zabwino konse. Of course uzangopeza limwe na ku VIP kuli fragra
ajina majani
crème brûlée
filet mignon
bayona kuzanka kuli moto woda muzizunguzo dabwisa nditi mautera kakale neat on the rocks shaking and not kumano ku standard kwenye ukara base
muwiri ngani yake mango siana
kuma zose zozizira zotentha zose nzotentha konse kuli sabola konse kuli tomato sauce konse kuli
zangosiana branding
so come ready to spend and enjoy yourselves kukakhala zinthu zabo in terms of food and drinks and beverages as well, and stuff like that.
Shout out, man.
Sure.
And for a person who's like, you know what, I haven't heard about this event and before ndibidego matigeta wabanga bwanji, where can I get these tickets?
Cool. So my tickets, we've simplified it. There are no physical tickets. However, we're working with Nzanga.com. Nzanga.com.
Which one is this?
Nzanga is new.
Yeah.
Nzanga is new. We have a lot of influence in how it's being operated. So we're really happy with how they're doing it. It's simpler. Ungo phone number yago. You don't have to have an email, Janchani. You don't have to have a smartphone. Ago let's phone number yago. Agu basabi number. Aiga mutiketi yako ikurumizira airtel money link kuti ungo dina pin number yako wadani wagula olompamba wagula or you use your card wagula ngati ulibe njira zonsezo ma agents athu in all these outlets amene anthu tunazoerera kuti timakagula matiketi afiziko baitine papyuma
ziriko
tovapo nkunena ndifani kule tiketi ya Mingoli. They'll do this process for you. You mention a phone number that you want to use. You mention that phone number and
okay, so Nzanga.com, the way you buy my physical tickets, ukabe zawo alimene momo.
Angokhala kuti ID yako ni phone number yako.
That's fire.
You get it? ID yako ni phone number yako. And they're developing it kuti you can also share the tickets ndani zako. So you'll be able to send ticket phone number ya muntu wina. So we're working with Nzanga.com. My prices the 50,000 bakomo, 40,000 advance. Kumano, if you go by Mingoli Bash Facebook page, you find number ya Mr. Mingoli Bobo. If you call him, marungula for the bin, muigula bathede.
Mr. Ndani?
Mr. Mingoli.
Ndindana ndinu?
Aye.
Okay.
Mr. Mingoli ndiena.
Ndiena?
Yeah.
Inoyoru mwone ngara Mr. Mingoli. Guys, comment below Mr. Mingoli. Mukava Facebook page ya Mingoli, mukapeza phone number di ya Mr. Mingoli. Panga dial number mene mugula madigeri pathede ba. Kwina wako ndi 40 bini and then the other one is
50,000 back home. Yeah. So my tickets are limited because Kuseiri Lounge Kuseiri kucha. We're doing Kuseiri by the way. By the way, that's another thing and takudanda ola kuti paero vonde tikatina na kwambiri. Kuseiri kuja Kuseiri Ground.
Kuseiri Ground, people don't know. So this will be the first time that is munafike kumene first time to see it.
And sukakado teacher tayambakale kuika graph baba.
Shout out.
We're halfway through. By the time till July kalita maliza mpaka mapeto. So there won't be dust or anything like that. Kuseiri Ground. That's where we're doing it at.
So no complaints.
Maximum 4,000 people.
That's a lot of
4,000.
Yeah.
Sold out. 4,001. Sold out. So
ndesi jaya Malawi magonda kubwera muntu wakuza nokuti sold out mabwera pati
ndikulonjezeni mudzalira misonzi ngo
azango iona event azango na malights mwamba
mabwera simple as
mawawa bwana
ndimene akuyendera masales ndimene amayendera masales Mingoli mudzalira. So I would advise kuti buy a ticket in good time and just be ready for it. Yeah.
Okay, which one, like okay, artist, can you say you in the air, guys? Apart from apart from Patience Namadingo, Teddy Makadi, and Joe Igon, which other artists would you say? Come on, guys, in the end, was already artists to you.
Vibes. Nibale wanga zimu wanga uko wawa iwe ndenye cha chizitinda sound ikukubula I'm really looking forward to Skeffa. It's been a while since he's put out chihiti chachakuri uyosati chimabeba Backstage. Skeffa always puts out hits. Kwa china yake majozori iyi nchovinira Backstage. Nyimbo I'm really looking forward.
He's a great performer and he knows how to command the crowd.
I think amamenya kuna 23 kuti kwasoka video kena kake anangoila with nyimbo hizi. So I'm just looking forward to how that's going to pan out when we treat him like the international artist that he is, you know?
Say. So any other things that you think maybe Malawians should look forward to? Right? So Ineo, I know you from way, way back. Mapusha ma events anu, events antwena, you've engineered for a lot of our artists in the country. One thing that we should look out for in terms of events and how things are changing in Malawi, what is it? Number one. Number two, what advice would you give kwa artists panoba kudi sinanga game ya hamba kusinta
pano straight
titani kudi zinto tikonze.
Okay, ndiambe nifuso yambalo. My events ndi akusinta technology amba madibeza zinto za mabeba va kushow masiku ano panoba sikwani kweni kuti mpaka ukafika kuti ati sound sikubeba kuti ma screen atima. It's not as common as it used to be. Mbali imeneyo tikukhonza komano China matoileti kalowede bakhomo parking, the comfort of kuti ukapita utakutayirira, as in kuti you don't have to feel insecure, is very, very important. And that's the thing that we really pushing to make sure is a must. Kuti anthu akafika ineni manena kuti festival goer azikhala ngati mwana wakhanda akafika show.
Always looking around, excited all the time.
As you drive in, you should even be thinking, everything should just be very obvious. Bas. Then what you're in a job of a gate, it's a color so woody. Uzingo enda, Timoli Bansi, Urusakadia will be the ticket or airman or run. In a very, very calm manner, minute magulira ndio patiru ku shop ndukulowa nkati mucha ukalowa tsokaelo wena watu tamange mamini number 2 yanchandi zinzake ukapita mino chako utakulandire bobo uyozo kuti uyu kangari anaklina munensa nalo ukamatuluka uchiyo munaso akulowa
ukaklina that would be a nice experience.
It's key, it's very important. Because pena bage munthu malipera kubanga last very long ku event fayodi hygiene, safety, and security is just not there. Zinukazimia zozo we're taking very, very seriously. We're making sure we are comfortable. So we're going the ratio for every one toilet is a color with maximum 150 people that are gonna use that one toilet. Where you get? So if we're bringing 4,000 people, it's 4,000 divided by 150. That's how many toilets needs to be there. Why? Because roughly about 1 to 2% at any given point in time after my toilets. So you need to be also within that range on how many toilets you have comfortably. If we're taking very, very seriously. Outside of what we know, what is going to be a great show. It's going to be a great environment for you to be in. That's the whole point.
Shout out. Last question, yo. Diankinisu.
Yeah, advice. I'm an artist. I think we really need to start being as difficult as possible. Not in difficult goody, but insist on standards being upheld by these festival organizers. If they tell you you're performing at 9 p.m., you need to arrive at 7. Figure 7 golo oil. Say the anungadi 9 golo goyandira. Ilo sagu wanga solongo soga. Aongo solene kudamwini. Ini ndi artist wankulu. Singama kare haba free. 9 koloko ndikamaliza baba ndikulowera Blantyre tapanga ndizokuti ine ndimbe 9 koloko anthu asangalale ndizipita tinagwirizana ndikafika mundipangira madzi anga fola apa ali kuti madziwo tinagwirizana before said kuti ndilowe pa show pa mundilipiratu kuti ndizimba mosangalala zili kuti ndalamazo all these conversations are very fair conversation. I'm not saying kuti zikativuta kuti sitinalipire asamaimbe, but there should be something that guarantees kuti ulandirani ngati contract aiponya, are we signing a new contract? Send me an email that says those things. Because my corporate ones bena matibanga international actions
akabeka ma SOW zao we work under the same SOWs and they keep us accountable.
Tumiza email Shad, tumiza email nanga sindi tunagwiza it's key. Why is it key? Because audience nthawi zonse the reason why amabwera mojedwa is because kuti wina alengeza ndimba 10 koloko akuimba 2 am kumano now 4 hours iyi munaika so program yoti ikhalapo ndekuti onse amene anali between 10 and 2 am akuimba no 2 am to 6 am sitinagwirizana ndi zimene so ine naupanga plani moyo wanga popo kuti ndifuna ndikangonera
Patience Namadingo. I think he's done that well. Shout out to Patience Namadingo. Lawi, so I think he does that.
Yes.
Okay, ine nganduvi mwanduza then bar
Namadingo ndamubwezerapo ndalama zake za sound engineering ndamchedwesa nthawi yopanga ucheni straight and this was in December sikalekale
last December.
Yes, yantunthuso yonse andababa next show yake ndikuyena kugwira ulere chifukwa chokuti ndalama imene yopoti anandijisakale najakale ndikuyena kugwira ndalama show imene.
Okay, zinakhala bwanji unambwezera ndalama hazo?
Yes, because Patience tili ndi agreement kuti ase ine ndikafuna zabwino ndizikuimbira iweyo. The whole point ndakuimbira iweyo ndiyo kuti zinthu zoziyende bwino. So ngati sizinaende bo
ndibasa dollar vudo
lindiweyo because anthu ndizauza kuti ziyende bo, this is the guy. So if ngati sizinaende bo, it's on you, not client, not chan. Ndida cool. So my guys at FICID hired him for end of year event. But Snavaya, we started setting up chan and this. It's Malawi and Tainage. For some reason that day, the less speaker Mabanga Zage, Mike Mimena is an Namadingo, which is a show mic. Sima Guida, so I had to rush out. Tamanga. Mike Mimena Funa in a minute equivalent with Namadingo to Wimbira, but Golide, if you're Salima. Gents. Now Nanisunda was at Sewaja. Salima do Saturday microphone. Uguntawe Ugita. Many Mazabweda was an hour late. And I sent him a message. Could I say, they made na kwizana niwe ndine since na ende yonjo. So this event, I'm working for free. The next event, Dibangana reconcile. Then he said, okay, Jabu not integrating shit. Okay. Then we did the show, it went really well. They were happy. But those are the standards we have to maintain within each other. And you ngadu idengangani yopesono fagariwe wabara. Then you
something is wrong with you.
In fact, because you're the one that's slowing us down on standards on this industry. So we need to uphold those type of levels. I can say safely with ngadi show up on Kajalaye and ngadi production manager. Tinayamba around 40 minutes late. But it was not because zintu sizinakonzedwe munthawi yenera artist muno wake ndamene anaona kuti ndisankhe kuti ndiyambe nthawi iyi. That's fair. Manivesisa, that's very fair. Artist atokusankha kuti show yanga ndikuona kuti tisuntheko pang'ono. Fair enough. Kumano akananena kuti 8 sharp ndilowe pa stage. It's ready. That was my guarantee mene namuzapo. Kuti ase ine kundika apa I'll make sure kuti zakuti. 2 makebo. I challenge you mulowe Facebook panga mundimze chituzi ngati mukakhala kebo pakhala chituzi ya kebo pa stage kapena pambali pakena paya panalibepo.
Inali clean setup.
Clean mene kuoneka table iyi ngati kuti ilibe makebo pene. Mimi mwachitira mwa bwana kevi.
Maiona
kebo ilibo
koma simuiona kuti ina banje usali kebo iwe.
Excellency jandidio ndimene. So it was like that, and I was really happy to see it because I was like, nizoteka little zintuza. True. And that's the standards that we want to maintain all the way through. You know? So my artist, my advice, learn to be difficult, not as a person. Kumano uphold the contracts.
Standard, pangani maintain. Don't let anyone agonongere any standard.
Akalapa, akaona kuti sisakwanisa zimene zozo. Ndizabobo. It means they were in the wrong industry. Nanga accountant daily azingowerenga manamba amolakwika. I mean ndio accountant.
Ndio siwa akawa.
Hai, azibira. Ega. So first of all, ngati suta werenga masamu, usapite kukabanga accounting. Ngati suta ugwira nthawi, usapite kukabanga show. Simple as.
Definitely. Ineyo ndingufuna so ndifuse fuso la ntobola. Wani munasintha kuchoka ku Mikanda kuvaa ku Mingoli. Pano mwasintha ku Sound Addicts kuvaa ku Sawa. Wakusintisa ni wewe ni ndani. Ni sponsor so amene. Sponsor wakusintisa ni zina. What happened? Why have you changed from Sound Addicts to Sawa? And what does that mean for people like they've been seeing it?
Yes. So if you're on a normal day, we don't just do events. We also work with corporate companies. We also do a few other things under Sound Addicts Live. So, for example, we do consultancy for churches, agafuna equipment and stuff like that, including my screens, lighting, journey.
And mafuna meli D-screen yaja.
Zinungazime zozo. It was a bit awkward. Muntu agemba phone. Is this Sound Addicts Live? Mafuna decoration. Sound Addicts Live, ikubanga decoration. You get it? Is this Sound Addicts Live? Namafuna my screens. Sound Addicts. Screens. Sound Addicts.
The sound, the main thing sound.
Yes. So when I was opening up Sound Addicts Live, I was all about sound all day long. Nikamaliza mashow in the studio. I'm teaching sound or something sound. It was sound to keep the name Sound Addicts Live. But after a while, we diversified, we expanded, we grew, and we did more than just sound. So we thought, okay, let's just abbreviate it. For those that are used to calling us Sound Addicts, they shouldn't feel bad for saying Sound Addicts. So S.A.L is Sound Addicts Live. And then Enterprise. So it's just consolidating everything we do into one name. That's the whole point of it. Kumabi kudisha Sound Addicts sukulagwa. We like the name.
The name is actually a true representation of what you guys are. Dima addicts are sound.
So S.A.L Enterprise is there to encompass the sales of
and I appreciate you for coming through. Arakufusa muntu nodi S-Krize kabena Crispe Malawi ungasake ndani.
Maina mwachwandada
S-Krize Crispe Malawi.
S-Krize ducho
Bi nyamula jikwama.
Then naona kami mugena kage adi abi wafuna kanyamula jikwama. Nda anzao arakwira kuria usanyamula jikwama ndewe ara. Okay. Not in a serious way. Komano chifayori Crispe, I enough a beef in Mingoli, not in a serious way. But I enough a beef in Mingoli.
Seriously?
Straight.
Now this is an interesting story.
Disabobo. Until
next time, you're virtually with me, ZaNyimbo KBG. I've been with Sound Addicts Live. If you want to know more about Mingoli, you know where to go. Facebook, just search Mingoli and you'll find all the details there. Tuonane muzigao. Peace out.